Hello everyone, the question is, in human females, the blastocyst, and the options are A. Form placenta even before implantation. Second option is gets implanted into uterus 3 days after ovulation. Option C is gets nutrition from uterine endometrial secretion only after implantation. And option D is gets implanted in endometrium by trophoblast cell. So the blastocyst, it is the stage of embryonic development which is characterized by a layer of cells which is known as the trophoblast or trophoectoderm, which forms the outer covering, and at one corner there is a group of small cells which are known as the embryonic cells. So this layer is called the trophoblast and it is also known as trophoectoderm, and this layer or this group of cells is called inner cell mass or the embryonic cell, because these cells form the embryo, and the trophoblast is involved in the formation of placenta and extra embryonic germ layers. Now this structure is also having a cavity, and this cavity is filled with a fluid, and this cavity is called the blastocyst. So this structure is known as blastocyst. Now this is the stage where when implantation occurs. So implantation means the attachment of blastocyst with the innermost lining of uterus, that is endometrium. Now this blastocyst gets implanted in the uterus 7 days after ovulation, or we can say means not after ovulation but after fertilization. So this is the fallopian tube and this structure is uterus. Now this is the innermost lining of uterus which is called the endometrium. So this is endometrium. Now when the zygote, means there is formation of zygote, so it start division forming the blastomeres. So when it reaches in uterus, then it is at morula stage where it is having a group of cells which are arranged in a solid mass, means solid ball like structure, and this morula now gets converted into the blastocyst, and this blastocyst gets attached with the uterus. So this is called implantation, and it takes about 7 days, means from the formation of zygote or after fertilization to the implantation it takes about 1 week. So first thing, then after implantation, the formation of a structure which is called placenta begins. This is characterized by the, or this is formed by the villi like structures, means the trophoblast forms the finger like projections which are known as villi, and on the other side there is maternal blood. So this is maternal blood, and here the embryonic development starts. So there is formation of gastrula, and then the organogenesis begins. So this structure is known as placenta. So the formation of placenta occurs after implantation, not before implantation. So placenta is a tissue which provides nourishment, oxygen to the embryo, and also it removes CO2 and waste from the embryo or fetus. So the formation of placenta occurs after implantation, not before implantation. So this is wrong statement. Now the second is it gets implanted in uterus 3 days after ovulation. So this is not true. It is about 7 days after fertilization. So after ovulation there will be fertilization, and after fertilization it will take about 7 days to be implanted. So this one is not true. The next is it gets nourishment from the uterine endometrial secretion only after implantation. So after implantation there will be formation of placenta which will provide the nourishment to the developing fetus. So it is placenta which provides nourishment. So this is not true. Then the next option is it gets implanted in endometrium by trophoblast cell. So this one is true, because when it gets implanted, so the trophoblast cells helps in attachment. The trophoblast cells form finger like structures which are involved in penetration of the uterine tissue. So it is the trophoblast cells which are helping in implantation. So the option D here is the right answer. I hope this explanation is very clear. All the best.